silence is a lie. Especially in a world rebuilding itself from memory and ruin. New York may look overgrown, half devoured by vines and time, but today its pulse is unmistakable. Louder, older, hungrier. And you're watching DriftEcho, where every comeback hits harder than the collapse that made it necessary. Because today's update on I Am Legend 2 didn't leak. It detonated. After years of rewrites, creative dead ends, and fan debates about what really happened, the franchise is done tiptoeing. It's stepping back into the light with teeth. The headline? Will Smith is officially returning as Dr. Robert Neville. But not the sacrificial version from the theatrical cut. The sequel follows the alternate ending, the one fans protected like canon. Neville survived. But survival didn't turn him into a savior. It turned him into an anomaly, a remnant of the old world trying to navigate a world that outgrew its myths. Because while Neville disappeared into hiding, the infected didn't stay feral. They changed. And according to today's leaks, they didn't just evolve. They organized. Burn pattern symbols spreading across abandoned districts. Hunting routes traced like military strategy. Coordinated movements, flanking, diverting, luring. A shared intelligence emerging from chaos. These aren't dark seekers anymore. They're something else. Something deliberate. Enter Michael B. Jordan, playing a survivor who never knew the old world. He grew up on cautionary stories about Neville. Not as humanity's last hope, but as the scientist who pushed nature past its breaking point. To him, Neville isn't a legend. He's a warning. And that ideological collision, that generational fracture, becomes the spine of the story. One man desperate to protect the humanity he remembers. One man determined to protect the evolution he believes is next. But the wildest leak of all? Concept art of the neutral enclave, a fragile haven where humans and evolved infected maintain a truce held together by fear and instinct. Bioluminescent fungi woven through alleyways. Skyscrapers wrapped in living bark, their windows replaced by translucent membranes. Shelters grown like coral, alive, soft, shifting with temperature and scent. A city built on coexistence rather than conquest. A miracle that could collapse with a single scream. Because when two species see themselves as the rightful inheritors of the earth, peace isn't a treaty. It's a countdown. And that's the heart of this sequel. Not a cure. Not a miracle. But a confrontation. A brutal, necessary question. Is humanity something we preserve? Or something we evolve beyond? Insiders say the sequel goes global. Sunken megacities overtaken by moss. Research bunkers swallowed by glaciers. And entire populations of infected who mutated in isolation, becoming things even Neville has never imagined. The world didn't just move on without him. It rebuilt itself into something that might not want him back. Drop your theories below. The sharpest ones get featured when the next footage drops. You're watching DriftEcho, where legends don't return quietly. Worlds don't stay dead. And the end is never the ending you think it is.